absolutely beautiful. These guys have only been added to the aquarium with seconds ago, and they're already swimming around the tank. It's exactly how I envisioned this would be. The white angels or the platinum angels are contrasting with the more darker scape. The U-shaped scaping of the wood is offering a sense of security for them. They're doing exactly what I said they would do, hiding under the wood over here in the shadows, and on this side, again, under the wood, and then out in the middle a bit. Now, of course, they've only been added in here within 3 minutes ago, but you know, I can only imagine what this is going to look like and what this is going to be like in the matter of a couple of days when they start to settle in, or even really a few weeks. With that said, they're a little skittish right now because I do have lights on the tank, but the lights are dimming down for the night, so that's why it looks a little bit darker than it did a few moments ago. They're kind of, you know, teetering off. With that said, I only added 30 to the aquarium. I felt like that was more manageable. You guys know that I had 40 to start with. I just left the other 10 in the quarantine system. I'll figure out something what I could do with those at a later date. But I think starting out with 30, tossing them all in, which is mostly what you guys said, was go with angels, you know, potentially mix in something else later on. However, I think we made a great decision. These guys look absolutely stunning. With that said, let's come back tomorrow morning and see what these guys look like. So I came in this morning and I went straight for the angelfish tank, and I gotta say, zero disappointments. This is exactly what I envisioned. Let's just go take a look. So they're all doing fine. They're out and about to an extent. You know, clearly they're not filling up the entire aquarium like they soon will. But I mean, they're not even in here 24 hours, and you guys seen them minutes after they were added last night. But these guys are doing really good, really well. We're starting off with about 30 in this aquarium. From there, I'll slowly dwindle the pack down depending on how fast they grow and how they interact in the aquarium. Angelfish do feel safer in larger numbers, and in my opinion, certainly display better in larger numbers. So I'll keep as many as I possibly can in here, but I don't think this tank needs anything else. Potentially we'll add in some tetras of some sort, or some, you know, maybe a few bottom dwellers, but right now this tank is absolutely stunning. But again, they're doing exactly what I thought they would do. If you look in the aquarium, they're over here and they're over here, right? And when you're planning out your aquarium, you have to understand the fish and know where they're gonna go and what they're going to do. Otherwise, it's not going to display properly. And like I said, these guys were gonna be underneath this wood, which they are, but you can still clearly see them. They still look pretty amazing. And of course, over on this side. So this, you know, this circular loop, again, offers a bit of security to them and makes them far more comfortable in the aquarium. However, over time, they're certainly going to be swimming up throughout the aquarium into the top column and enjoying more of the tank. And, you know, just over time, this tank is going to just look better and better. You know, they still need to get used to me coming near the aquarium and kind of, you know, standing up against it. But again, they've only been in here less than 24 hours. Let's give them a few weeks. And after that, this tank is going to completely change the dynamic with these fish kind of swimming out and about. With that said, I gotta say that, you know, it's really difficult to project a vision to so many people at once. But, you know, I really wanted this to be an easy to maintain aquarium, yet beautiful. And these angels highly contrast with this aquarium, which I think is doing quite well. But over time, again, this is a tank that's just gonna look better and better. As always, this is my favorite aquarium at the moment, but even then it would be a bit of a lie because I just finished setting up another tank that I've been dying to set up like this for several years. I think many of you guys will know what I'm talking about, but you guys will see that shortly. This is my favorite aquarium today, but to be honest, there's a tank down there that I'm absolutely in love with right now. I can't get enough of it. It's everything I wanted it to be. But again, every tank in here just offers something different, and I'm loving every one of them. However, I got to ask, is this your guys' favorite tank at the moment right now? I know a lot of you like this, or are we still hung up on some of the other ones? At this moment though, this is the 4th aquarium that you guys have seen me set up. We still have 6 to go. And with 6 more aquariums to go, that means we have a tremendous amount left to do here in the gallery. And of course, I hope that many of you guys are as excited with them about these tanks as I am. You know, the Malawi tank is absolutely stunning. I can't get enough of this. I swear these guys look better and better every day. The Tropheus tank down low. We've got, we can't get into too much because there's some tanks here that are completely set up, stocked, and ready to show you guys. And in the coming weeks, you guys are going to see exactly what they are. So if you're not subscribed to this channel yet and you're dying to see them, trust me, you're not going to be disappointed. Maybe you won't like them as much as I do, but I'm pouring my passion out here. I'm making these practical, easy to take care of, and accessible to you guys. And I hope that at some point I set up an aquarium that either makes you want to get into the hobby or, you know, potentially set up something that I have. And every tank that I'm setting up, I'm keeping you guys in mind in doing so, but I do have some crazy ideas for the last 4. I don't know if everybody's going to be able to do those, but let me know in the comment section below what you guys think I'm going to do with the last 4. I'd love to hear it. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it, but I got some tanks I got to go admire.